What's going on? It's another week, another trip. Still continuing my goal to hit all 50 states in one calendar year of 2025 via plane, train, or automobile, or however else I get there. With that said, let's get right to it. This week I went to the city of Indianapolis within the state of Indiana. Here's a couple aerial view pictures from above on final approach. At this point here, we're about 2 minutes from landing. And over there, right there in the center, that's the Indianapolis Motor Speedway, home of the Indianapolis 500 and other races. So if you don't know, now you know. It's actually a pretty nice little shot here coming into the final approach there. So this is me just walking through the airport. And right through the airport, I wanted to get right to it since I was in the area. I went to the Indianapolis Motor Speedway and also the Indianapolis Motor Speedway Museum. I'm not a big race car person. I don't even watch race car racing, period. But since you're in Indianapolis, it's actually a landmark and a really big thing out there. So I went to check that out. So I did go check that out while I was near the airport. It's not too far away from the airport. There's really nothing too far away from the airport, but it's actually closer than downtown Indianapolis. So I wanted to check this out first, see what it's all about. Some pretty nice history that goes along with it, from the first style of race cars to the race cars today, the funny cars and F1 cars and all that. So it's actually a pretty nice little museum. It's actually attached to the Motor Speedway and it was cost $26. So after the museum, I headed downtown. On our way to the downtown, I seen the Lucas Oil Stadium, home of the Indianapolis Colts. So I went to take a couple pictures there. And then after that, I went ahead to White Castle. I never had White Castle before. I always heard about it. So I want to try it out. I could definitely say I'm not impressed. I'll probably never go back again, but it is what it is. So from there, as I like to do in every state if possible, go to every state capital that I can. And once again, the state capital of Indiana was Indianapolis, so I did get to check that out here. So here I am just on the outside doing some pictures. And then after this, I went to the inside. Did some walking around as always. I barely made it, so I barely got there before it closed, but I did make it in time. So another state capital off the list. As always, I take pictures of the house and send it and all that stuff. There was no session going on. There was a session that was happening. It was a week-long session, but there was no session going on at the time for me to sit in, so I didn't get to sit into a session this time. But it's a nice little capital. It's one of the smallest capitals I've been to, but it's a capital. Nothing really special about a capital besides laws getting passed and not passed or whatnot. But pretty historic. It's an old building. They all pretty old anyway, but nice little capital. So I got that one off the list there. So. Capital number, I want to say, out of all the states I went to right now, I probably hit about 7 capitals. So 7 capitals and counting. Let's keep it going and see how many I can hit throughout this whole 50 states tour. So like I said, not all state capitals is in the major cities that you think they're going to be in. So if I do go to a major city, most likely I will not be able to hit up a capital. But we'll see how many I can hit out of all the 50 states I go to. But here, this is just a couple 180s and 360 videos that I took of kind of like the common areas of the Capitol. Pretty nice layout and all that. So, like I said, right now this is just a 360 view right here. I'm just going around here. And just like a previous Capitol I attended to, this Capitol actually has a law enforcement and firefighter memorial just to the outside of it. It's a very small one. It wasn't as big as the Phoenix, Arizona one, but it is a memorial there. So like all memorials attached to it, this is a memorial for the law enforcement who served and given their lives in the line of duty to protect and defend the citizens of the state of Indiana. So this was a memorial for firefighters and police officers of the state of Indiana. So after the Capitol, I started walking more towards downtown. As I was walking towards downtown, I seen a couple Milwaukee's Bucks players walking out to a hotel as they was playing the Indiana Pacers tonight. That first picture there on the left, that's my Bobby Portis Jr. I do not know the other guy in the kind of like the blue outfit there, but I do recognize Bobby Portis Jr. So after that, you actually come to the center of downtown, and then when you get to the center of downtown, you have this memorial here. This is the War of Union Memorial. It's a pretty nice little memorial, very well detailed and all that. So Once again, this is the War of Union Memorial. This right here is Gainbridge Fieldhouse, home of the Indiana Pacers and Indiana Fever. I did have an opportunity to go to this game tonight as they was playing the Milwaukee Bucks. There was very limited seating, very limited tickets, but I did have an opportunity to come across a standing room only section for $38, which was not too bad for not just any game, but a playoff game. So I did check out that game, standing room only. The good vibe, good crowd, good atmosphere, all that was pretty well. This was pretty much the last thing I did in Indianapolis for that night. There was really not too much to do out there. So at this point, I really didn't want to stay a full night. So I kind of left the game early. I left early fourth quarter because I did see there was a flight coming back to Colorado that I could make. So I left fourth quarter, caught an Uber to the airport, and then catch that last flight back to Colorado. So I did see when I get back, well, I did see when I got back that the Indiana Pacers did win that game. So go ahead, Indiana Pacers, but you know me, go Nuggets. But anyway, that was it. That was the rest of my trip. I am going to go somewhere next week. I just don't know where at yet. I usually plan the night before and see what's open, see what's not open, see what's going on in the in the state or city, any football games, basketball games, baseball game, whatever's going on. So I'll check it out and go from there and whatnot. But until then, you guys have a good one. Be safe. Happy travels.